Hey folks, if you're someone that enjoys playing pitch and putt and incredible scenery next to a brewery, then this is for you. Today on the Up and Down, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Stanley Park pitch and putt. Let's tee it up. Okay, first let's start with the details. Stanley Park Pitch and Putt is located on the edge of Stanley Park in the west end of downtown Vancouver. It's an 18-hole par 3 course. Literally anybody can play this course and have an awesome time. It's an easy walk with awesome scenery. The holes range in distance from 50 to 100 yards. And at $15 per adult, for my money, it's one of the more enjoyable ways to spend an afternoon in Vancouver. Now, as you can already see, the greens are, well, they're pitch and putt greens. The entire course is really well maintained, but these greens, they see a ton of traffic. Almost nobody fixes their pitch marks, so don't get frustrated if the ball's wobbling around a lot on your putts. Heck, it might even help you make some of them. Now, from a golf perspective, I'm a 6 handicap. Personally, I hit a full 60-degree wedge about 85 yards, and normally I use my 60-degree for all the shots that are in that 50 to 90 yard range. So I'm not a member at any particular course, and I find it can be difficult to work on those shots that are in that 50 to 90 yard range. So what I like the most about Stanley Park is it's a nice opportunity to work on switching from, say, a 50-yard shot to an 80-yard shot to 65 yards from hole to hole. Here we are at the 5th hole, which is the only 100-yard hole on the course. The 60-degree wedge is not enough club here for me, and I'd normally use a 56-degree wedge. At Stanley Park, though, you really only need to bring a wedge and a putter with you, and certainly not more than, say, 3 clubs. They do offer club rentals as well, so if you're on holiday and you want to play, don't worry, you're covered. Now, I'm not sure if the 60-degree wedge is the right approach, so tell me, how do you play those 50 to 90 yard shots? Leave a comment below, as I'd love to see how other people are approaching those kinds of shots. Again, don't take too much stock in putting here. I've got the dreaded 3-putt counter up in the top right there to keep things honest, but this course can make you feel a little bit like Ernie Els did on Augusta on hole 1. So after making a double bogey, here's actually an important local tip for you guys. If you're the type of person that enjoys having a couple cold beverages while on the course, bring them along. In the afternoon, everyone at Stanley Park Pitch and Putt is enjoying a few cold ones while they play. And if you like having a cold one on the course, hopefully you're also liking this video. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're continuously putting out new videos to give you guys useful information on courses that are here in the Lower Mainland. So back to the golf. Every round has its up and downs, even pitch and putt. I found I'd finally figured out the speed on my putts, and honestly, at Stanley Park Pitch and Putt, my recommendation really is to just aim at the hole and hit it off the flag and in. I didn't quite do that here on 9, and even though I tried to walk it in, it stayed on the lip, denying us our first birdie. So as we head to the back 9, we're hoping to string together a couple good holes. We decided to use the Texas wedge here to get up and down for par on the 10th hole. And here on the 11th hole, it's one of my favorites due to the big magnolias off to the left. Also, play with people that will pump your tires. You can hear my wife in the background right here.
He doesn't miss from that range.
Now the 3-putt counter may say otherwise, but you gotta keep it positive. Getting to 12, I think I finally had that 50-yard shot rhythm going, and a pace for the putts. We finally make our first birdie here on 12, and we celebrate like an idiot. And on 13, we hit another dime. That 65-yard range is really the sweet spot for my 3/4 60-degree wedge. Stepping over this, we have a chance to go back-to-back on birdies and drain it. Moving to the 14 tee, this is one of the longer holes at 95 yards. We swung hard, but came up about 10 yards short. And these are the shots that I'm terrible at, the 15-yard pitch shot. I did hit this chip shot a second time, and after we missed this par putt, you'll see that as I go over to the other ball, well, that's golf for you. 15 is another shorty, and we got a nice reverse angle shot here. And after putting it close, don't mess this up, Brian. It would be such a good clip for the video, and well, as you can see, Stanley Park, it's a beautiful spot. For me, I like going right at 7 a.m. There's no line, and at that time of day, 2 people can get around all 18 in literally an hour. And that's probably the only problem with Stanley Park Pitch and Putt. If you go on a sunny afternoon or a weekend, or God forbid a long weekend, you can wait in line for at least a couple hours and it can be really slow moving. But that being said, there's some cool wildlife to be seen, like this heron that I almost hit here as it flew out of a tree. Ultimately, we have a putt on 18 for birdie from long range. We managed to make the comeback, and after going 5 over on the front, we go 2 under on the back for a 3 over 57 on the round. So here's the up and down for Stanley Park. What do we love about this course? It's beautiful. Anybody can play it and enjoy themselves. It's literally next door to the beach, the brewery, the park, and a bike trail, not to mention the ocean. What could be better? Not much, to be honest. But if you go at prime time, you will wait in line for at least an hour or 2, and it can be quite slow to get around. So that's it for this episode of The Up and Down. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Until then, when it's breezy, swing easy.